Hey folks, I've got some pretty interesting thoughts that I've been thinking through that I'd like to share with you all today. So I've been catching up on the latest season of Cobra Kai, and if you're not familiar with the show, one, you need to watch it, like today. And two, it's based on the Karate Kid. Now, it's important to know that because one of the themes that's prevalent in the Karate Kid, and thus in Cobra Kai, is bullying. Now, if you aren't aware of this topic of bullying, let me just tell you that bullying is any unwanted and often aggressive behavior among any group, race, or gender that involves a real or perceived power balance. And so I want to share with you a couple of the things that I've been learning about bullying from Cobra Kai and the Bible. First and foremost, it's important to know that anyone and anything can become a bully at any time. See, we're typically used to the bullying tropes that's shown on TV where there's this one student who's bigger than everyone else, stronger than everyone else, and a lot of times even more popular than everyone else. But one thing I've learned about bullying and bullies is that, they all come in different shapes and sizes. Case in point, the Bible shows us in the Gospels that the Pharisees, yes, the religious elite of their day, were bullies. In fact, they harassed their fellow Jews and even acted aggressively towards Jesus. And what's so shocking about this is that, if anything, you'd expect members of the Roman Empire to act like bullies towards Jesus. But it's a bit shocking to see that the religious leaders were abusing their power and mistreating their own people. But this just goes to show that anyone can be a bully at any time. See, it can be our friends, it can be our siblings, it can be our fellow church members, supervisors, teachers, parents, pastors, and it can even be us. So we must be self-aware and in tune with God to make sure that we aren't disempowering people, but uplifting them. But what's more interesting is that people aren't the only bullies, but also the systems and entities those people represent. Remember, I said that anyone and anything can be bullies. This means that any system that creates inequality and power gap amongst people is a form of bullying. For instance, what's happening immediately in our world today between Russia and the Ukraine is bullying. Racism is bullying. Sexism is bullying. Even ageism is a form of bullying. And so in Revelation 14, we're shown a bully in the form of Babylon, which is depicted as a powerful city that misuses its power and abuses the people of the earth. Now, the good news is that the second angel's message tells us that the bully will fall. But if you want to learn more about how the bully that is Babylon will fall, you have to stay tuned for our next video.